Once again, we want to thank everybody for joining us today. We are going to go ahead and be talking about how to power up your mobile workflow with our new RecDesk Copilot app. We are super excited to bring you guys this topic. As I mentioned earlier, we are in a new format. If you guys were not able to join us for the morning, you will see that we are now using Microsoft Teams. Please, for all of your questions, go ahead and post them in the Q&A section of Microsoft Teams. We do recommend that you use the browser version of Microsoft Teams rather than the desktop app. We have found it's just easier to find things, especially if you're less familiar with Microsoft Teams. That being said, I am Andrew. I will be your approving moderator today. And Jen is going to be our apprised presenter and telling us about all the great things that we can do with the new RecDesk Copilot app. As I talked about, for any questions that you have regarding the app or any of our topics today, please go ahead and put them in the Q&A session. If you see a green check mark on your question, that means I have seen it, and we will be going ahead and talking about it when we get to a break in the material. For any of your questions that do not have anything to do with our topics today or with the app, feel free to check out our support center, that bright orange button on the RecDesk Director side for step-by-step guides. Or you're always welcome to email us at support@recdesk.com or give us a call at 800-325-7391. And anybody from our support team would be more than happy to help you out, answer any questions that you may have. With that being said, Jen, are you ready to lead us into the world of the app?
Yes, give me one moment.
All righty. While Jen is preparing, I do want to let everybody know that we will be using some pre-recorded videos today to better show you what the app can do.
Yes, I do apologize for that, everyone, but in the interest of not having a 4-second delay on everything I do on my phone being able to appear in this meeting, we decided that this pre-recording would be more beneficial. So we're going to go through a couple different steps for using RecDesk Copilot. So the very first one is searching for it in your app store. Right now it is only available on iPhones. So you search as RecDesk Copilot and select Get. Now to log in, you're going to use your organization name. This is your short name. Many of you have played on our Oak Ridge site. As you know, that is the demo site that some of you saw during the sales process. That example is oakridge.recdesk.com. So the organization name would be Oak Ridge. For my example, it is training, because I have the website training.recdesk.com. Whatever that short name is before .recdesk.com, that is your organization name. And then you will use the same login name and password that you use for the director site. This is the search area. This is basically a breakdown of all the different areas of the system that you're going to be able to get to. So if you select members, you can filter by residency. You can filter by birth month, and as you see, it's a slight scroll. You can also do account status, gender, or anything in an address, or search by last name / organization name for those of you who do update household names to be organizations. And you can select a profile here and view all the information for the profile. If you need to get to somebody else in the house, you're going to be able to select RecDesk Household, click on the other person's name, and it'll load through to the other person's profile. You can also add tasks or CRM Plus to either yourself or to a coworker. You also have the option of looking at your programs. You can filter your programs by period, category, subcategory, whether it has program fees or not, or a schedule or not. Or you can select the program to see the program details. And this gives you an overview of all the information for that program. You can view the roster. You can also do schedule and attendance. So if you select where it says take attendance, you are then able to select the person's name to mark them as being in attendance, or you can view the fees, or view on community. This way, if you have any questions for how it looks to your community members, you have a quick, easy link to be able to get to it. Next, we have memberships. And memberships, they also have filters for the time frame or for the category. And if you select your membership, you're going to be able to view all the details, or who are members and their terms. So these are their term dates for that membership. And I can look up check-ins. Now it is a scrolly bar when you change the dates, so it can pull up check-in details. For reservations, it will automatically pull up the most recent reservations within the next 30 days, as that's the way the default date range is, but you can change that. You can select a reservation from here and view more details as well. For leagues, I'm going to go straight to a filter for my example because I did not have any active leagues. So I'm going to switch right over to past. And from here, I can select my league to view all the details, the teams, see the schedule, and view the standings. For facilities, it does list all of the facilities. You have the ability to filter here as well by facility type. Or you can select a facility to see the details on it, the fees, and check-ins at that location. Now, the next tab in the app is CRM Plus. This is where you're going to be able to see your assigned tasks. You can mark them as complete or mark as pending if you accidentally mark it as complete. You can see notes that have been made to you, and you can reply to those notes from here. On the calendar tab, you're going to be able to view the event calendar. So this is the items from the Flex calendar, and you can filter. As you can see, we have it by facility, reservation status, or to set up teardown time, all of those options. If you need to change to a different month quickly, if you select where it says June 24 right up at the top, or where the month and year show, you'll just select that, and it'll go through. Now, the last tab is the settings tab, and it's actually moving faster than I can talk. This one has links for you to be able to quickly get to Director from your phone or to the community portal. It also has quick links for privacy policy, terms and conditions, security, and a quick link to our help center. We also have app settings here and reporting of an issue. Reporting an issue will submit a Zendesk ticket. If you happen to take any screenshots or short videos of the issue, please feel free to upload it. It'll pull from your phone's photo or from your files. Now, before I get into showing you all where information is easily accessible later from our support center and our resources, are there any questions?
Hey, Jen, yes, we do have one question. You were talking about taking attendance with the app. Can you tell us the difference between taking attendance and checking somebody into a program, or does taking attendance even check somebody into a program?
So taking attendance is different in our system than checking in. Taking attendance is an action that you can either do now from this app, or your instructors and coaches are more so your instructors, I apologize, as they have access to programs, they are able to log in with that secondary login on the community site to be able to take attendance. In order for that ability, it is a secondary piece that is separate from checking in. Checking in, and then as Andrew worded it as dropping in to a program, is different. That is something you would be doing as you say, enter a building to say, I am here for a yoga class. versus the
Awesome.
yoga instructor having to log in and saying, I am here for today.
Awesome. Thank you, Jen. And thank you for that question. I know that it is a common question that we get, so it was great to be able to go ahead and talk about that.
All right. Thank you, Andrew. Now, I want to also take this time to just remind everybody of our awesome support center here, which is in your director site. This is where you can always submit a request or take a look at any of the training articles that we have available. Those of you, if you're ever curious about new releases, way at the bottom here, we always have quick links to our latest release notes. So this is a nice, easy area to see how often and what are our most recent releases, as well as a quick and easy link to get to the support center or to get to an about for that item. And over here on the right-hand side is our resources. This is an area that some people don't even know exists, so I always like to point it out. We have awesome videos here for you. This is where you can view front desk training videos. So if you have staff who are just associates, these are all the steps that they're going to need to learn how to do within our system. If you are a builder, meaning you're an assistant director or a director, and you'd like a refresher on how to do the basic items of building in RecDesk, please feel free to sign up for the RecDesk Builder. We do reach out to you just to make sure if you have specific questions that are for your needs that might be outside of that training experience, we do reach out for that. We also have content management training videos here, quick access to our YouTube channel, helpful workflow videos, and just so you are aware, we try very hard to get these PowerUps live within 24 hours so that you can have access to them right here. Or if someone from your organization should want to view this and they were not able to attend today, this is where you would have quick access to it. And again, we've got another awesome little pop out here for our latest release notes.
Jen, I got another question here for you. Do we have a timetable for other devices, such as Android, for the app?
At this time, I do not have a timeline for it. But for any of your organizations out there that are looking for that ability to be on other devices, please let us know, as Andrew said, by emailing us at support@recdesk.com so we can add you to a list. That way, the moment that this is available, we'll know exactly who to reach out to. If you don't reach out to us, though, don't worry. I know many of you have now gotten used to the pop-ups whenever we do power-ups on your homepage. We will also do something along that line so that you are notified and aware once it becomes available on more platforms.
Yes, thank you, Jen. And I just put in the question and answer, that email address, so everybody has it written out in front of them. If you're anything like me, hearing an email address and trying to remember how to write it out does not typically go well. So it is written out for you in the question and answer chat. Now, we love hearing that. We just got a comment, Jen, that they think the app is great. It'll make it easy for them to see what's going on at the center.
I know what center that is. I'm so excited for you because I know exactly what insanity you deal with over there. Oh.
We are super excited to hear that. We love the idea of being more mobile friendly, especially for our agencies, so you can keep better tabs as to what is going on. All right, it is 3:30, so we will be going ahead and closing up the room. Once again, just want to thank everybody for joining us this afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. For any other questions that we did not get to or that you think of later, please just go ahead and email us at support@recdesk.com, and we'll be happy to answer them for you there. For those that I said we would go ahead and put in a hand for requested, I would go ahead and I would do that after this meeting. If and when that request comes to fruition, you will be notified via email or from your CSM.